What is up, guys? I'm back with a short quick video to kind of share with you guys a question that a lot of people ask, and that's, is this a part-time or full-time business? Now, this business could be whatever you'd like it to be. If you only want to do it part-time, make some extra income on the side on the weekends, you could go ahead and do that. Now, it's very hard to go from part-time to full-time, of course, because it takes time, and trying to transition into a full-time business is very difficult if you have a 9-to-5 job. But for example, today is Wednesday. I'm gonna count the orders that I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 deliveries today on Wednesday. Yesterday I had 2 orders, one a pickup and one a delivery. I shared with you guys in the previous video, which was an order for about $800. That was on a Tuesday. Now, I'll share some of these orders with you guys. So the first one is some kids Chiavari chairs, a table, and some linens. They got delivery. Our delivery starts at $100, so this order should be roughly at about $200 to $250. The next one is going to be some glassware, plates, linens, and with delivery, this one's gonna bring it up to $650. I'll share the total with you. So this is the paperwork that I give my drivers. If it's paid, it'll say $0, like this one here. This is the next one. So most people pay online. This one was for 16 resin chairs, 2 round tables, and 2 tablecloths. The tablecloths are about $18. White resin chairs are $4. 72-inch rounds are $20 each. Delivery again is $99. This is all within the same city or around the same area, no more than 15 minutes away for every single stop. Everything's local. So just on delivery fees on these 5 orders, we make $500. Or actually, the last delivery, they requested a 4 p.m. Drop-off. Now, we usually finish our days. We have short days during the week. We're done by 2 p.m. So I have to come back to work at 4 p.m. Normally our drivers by that point, when we get in at 7, by 4 p.m. they're on overtime, so we do have to charge extra for that 4 p.m. and time sensitive delivery window, which I believe on this one we charged them $175 total for delivery, which was delivery today at 4, and then I have to pick up tomorrow at 6 p.m. also another after hours pickup. So this order, it was 30 kids chairs, which I have at about $250 per chair, 7 kids tables that I have at $15 per table, and 4 linens, which I have about, these are mid-length rectangular, I have about $17. So you guys could do the math. So we should, this day is close to $2,000. It's a better day than yesterday. Yesterday we brought in $800. Again, guys, this is not all profit. I have 3 guys working right now. They're loading up, cleaning up all these orders to deliver, and then we're gonna start prepping. My payroll is gonna be anywhere between $3,000 to $4,000. So a lot of money goes into labor. I could cut down my labor costs, guys, but then I would just be taking hours away from my employees, and we all have bills to pay, stuff to do, so I can't do that to them. I gotta make sure that I give them a full week of work. Otherwise, what happens? They probably will go somewhere else, right? We do have, so this is December. There's a lot of holiday parties. That's why we have a lot of stuff during the week. Same with last week. Pretty much all companies do holiday parties, right? If you have employees, you probably do a holiday party for your employees. So everybody's throwing parties, big corporations, everybody's doing something. So there's a lot of things to do. Last weekend, we did one on Thursday, which was about $2,800, which was just heaters, tables, and chairs. That was a company party, pretty local. Pickup was the only bad thing on that, downside on that one. Pickup was at 10 p.m., but we charge extra for that, guys. So if you're a small business and people are asking you for these requests, this is a mistake I made when I started. I didn't charge extra for this stuff. I'd be out losing time with my family. I'd go late night. I wouldn't care, because at the moment it seemed like so much money to me, but at the same time, guys, you could be making a whole lot more. Don't kind of get tunnel vision and focus on like, oh man, I made $500 today. well, you probably could have made $600 to $800 today, and it would have not made a difference. Especially if they're companies, guys. charge for your time for your employees. You have to look at your, if you have a small business, this goes to people who have a small business. If you have a small business, don't look at it as a small business. You're the owner. You might be the only employee in your company, but that employee still has to get paid, and then the company still has to make their profit. So for example, before I end this video, let's say you have a delivery. You need to subtract your gas, your fuel, and all your time it took you to clean that equipment, load up, deliver, unload. If you have to set it up, do the math and figure out, you might be figuring out that your company's not making any profit. You might have, it was a big eye opener for me was when I was putting in close to 80 to 100 hours a week. I did the math. I should have been making about $8,000 to $10,000 just on the work alone that I was doing. I should have been making $8,000 to $10,000 of just the hours that I put in times $20 an hour was anywhere between $8,000 to $10,000, and I wasn't profiting that. So that's where I sat down and I'm like, what's going on? I'm not charging enough. Even though I have all this money coming in, I'm not making what I should be making. I might as well go work a job somewhere else and make a lot more money. So make sure you guys are charging and doing your numbers, making sure you're making profit. And I'll end this video with that, guys. So is this a full-time or part-time business? It could be whatever you'd like it to be. If you'd like it to be full-time, it might take a little longer, but there is a lot of things to do during the week, and eventually you won't even have any days free during the week. A lot of people still ask me, do you do this full-time? Whether they follow me on social media or what it is. Sometimes they don't see me post because I'm way too busy, doing things. A business is going to take a lot of your time, and again, you don't get paid for that. Like, write down your time, clock in, and then clock out. Do the math at the end of the month. Does that even make sense? Would you have made more money working at somewhere else? Or, you know what I mean? So if you guys have any questions, let me know. See you guys in the next video. Peace.